What up, YouTube? Thank you guys again for tapping in with me. Today we're doing some paranormal activity stuff again. So please like, comment, and subscribe because I got some bangers for y'all. Now here we go. Let's see what we got.
Haunting new body cam footage has just been released showing a police officer pulling over a young couple on their first date for reckless driving. And then just 14 minutes later, he responds to their fatal collision. The footage shows the officer approaching the car and asks the guy to see his license and registration. The officer explains to them that he pulled them over for reckless driving, careless driving, speeding, and that they ran a light. The officer comes back from his vehicle and hands the driver a number of tickets and said that he could have given him way more, but that he was just giving him a break. The girl apologizes, saying they were on their first date and that it was her fault. He responds saying that he understands, but killing each other is no way to start a relationship. He tells them to get home safe and lets them go. But just 14 minutes later, he gets a call to respond to a serious crash. And to his shock and horror, he arrives at the same car he just cautioned for reckless driving. A forensic expert who covered the incident said that the car was driving 124 miles per hour before it smashed into the back of a truck. Wow. My condolences goes out to that family. I feel sorry for the mom and dad that heard that bad news. I recently bought my son a red 83 Chevy Camaro Z28, and just to think of that happening to my little man is devastating. I hope that don't ever happen, you know. It's scary.
This next video was suggested by Luna Moon, who had found a video that's been keeping her up at night. Luna writes, a father takes out his phone and begins to record a playhouse tent that he bought for his daughter. All appears to be normal until the father sees something inside the tent, causing him to flee out of the room and end the recording immediately. This is what he caught.
Le compré un castillo a mi hija y ya no sale de aquí para nada, weón. Es re lindo, tiene ventanita y todo, pille.
As the father walks over to the side of the tent, he sees what appears to be someone hiding inside. But as soon as he pans back to the tent's entrance, the figure is no longer there. Naturally, the father ran out of the room and ended the recording. Now this one's hard to explain. Nothing appears to have caused the blanket to rise on its own and appear as though someone were hiding underneath it. The father believes that the playhouse belonged to a child who is now deceased and whose spirit continues to play inside. Although Luna is a skeptic, she too believes in this notion. But if it weren't for the photo the father had taken the next day, she would not have believed him. In this photo, something really creepy is captured. The father had taken a picture of the playhouse to show his wife, when out of nowhere, he captures what appears to be a child peering through the room's window. Mind you though, that the father lives on the 15th floor of an apartment complex with no balcony outside of this room. Now that's creepy. As always, what are your thoughts on this?
For him to live on the 15th floor, that's gotta be scary to see that. It makes you think sometimes though, honestly, put the BS to the side. It makes you think like whoever sends these people the videos, like what they write. Because you can write whatever you want when you send it to them. I live on the 15th floor, this cannot happen, it's impossible, all that stuff. But yeah, taking it to somewhere else now, but that's a good video. I mean, what do you guys think? You think it's real or fake?
You there? What? No, stop. What the fuck? What? Fuck. Bitch, it's not even that late. Kevin's not home from work yet. What the hell? Oh my god. What the fucking...
Wow.
No. Oh! No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the f... Julie. You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. Oh! No. 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 What the f...
I got something to stop that from happening. Don't play with the Ouija board.
YouTuber Eric Gunner is an urban explorer and occasional paranormal investigator from Mexico. In one of his videos, Eric claims that a girl named Natalie contacted him about some very strange activity in her home. Natalie, who appears in the video with a teddy bear face concealing her identity, says that her mother recently rented the upstairs apartment in their house to an elderly woman. Natalie says that as soon as the woman moved in, strange things started occurring in their home. They would hear odd noises in the middle of the night. They would find random things move from one room to the other. And they would often smell an unexplained foul stench coming from upstairs. Weirdest of all, cats and dogs in the neighborhood began disappearing. As for the old lady, her behavior was odd to say the least. She avoided all contact with Natalie and her family. The woman didn't say hello or even talk to them when they passed her on the stairs. If they knocked on her door, she wouldn't answer. Natalie and her family became more and more terrified as the odd noises and events in their house intensified. Then one night, Natalie's 10-year-old sister woke up screaming, saying that her back was in agonizing pain. They checked her and found that her back was covered in deep, unexplained scratches. Well, with that, they had had enough. Without even so much as packing a bag, they fled the house in the middle of the night. As of the filming of this video, they had not been back for 2 weeks. So, Natalie knew about Eric Gunner's YouTube channel. She asked him to investigate.
De hecho, si apago la luz, la casa de arriba está prendida. Ahí es donde vive la viejita. Voy a tratar de no hacer ruido para que no me vaya a escuchar. Fíjense que a mí me da más miedo la viejita que, no sé, me vaya a parecer un fantasma o algo así.
It's fairly obvious that Natalie and her family left in a rush.
Se supone que así como dijo ella, esta Natalie, pues se fueron de rápido ese día. No recogieron nada. Dijo, pues sí, me dijo que iba a haber incluso hasta comida. Hasta frijoles aquí. Ay, huelen feo, parecen como están enlamados.
At first, it seems like there's not much to see. Just an average empty house. But then things start to get a little strange.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
Did you see it? Well, Eric didn't either, but watch again.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
YouTube commenters pointed out that it looks like a small girl dressed in all white briefly peeks out from behind a curtain. Again, I should note, the house is supposedly empty.
Ay, esa muñeca da miedo.
Eric spots a doll that seems to be a bit out of place. Little did he know that after the filming, the house's owner would tell him that the doll doesn't belong to them, and they've never seen it. But even creepier, later in the video, Eric passes by the same room again.
Nada.
Did you see it? As YouTube commenters would later point out, the doll has now vanished. Eric heads into the bedroom to investigate, and this is when things get truly bizarre.
Aquí parece que se puede subir por aquí, pero está como sellado. ¿Qué pedo? Está esta casa rara. Bueno, está construida raro. ¿Qué es esto?
And once again, I have to ask, did you see it? Something ducks out of sight under the bed. Again, Eric doesn't notice. This too was spotted later by YouTube viewers.
Vamos a ver. ¿Qué pedo? Veo que se mames.
Eric gathers his courage and heads back in to check out the curtain. It didn't go well. As he rounds the corner, a shadowy figure ducks back into the corner of the room. This time, Eric does see it.
No sé qué pensar, la verdad, si estoy ya. Tengo miedo. Ya no sé si salimos o no. No hubiera venido solo. ¿Saben qué? Si no hubiera venido solo, la cagué bien cabrón. No hubiera venido solo. Esta puerta no la despegué. ¿Qué hay? Al baño. Ay, güey. Me hice correr.
He heads in to check it out, but nothing there. With this, Eric has had enough. He decides to just get out of there. But that might not be as easy as he thinks. Someone in a cloak, presumably the creepy old lady who lives there, comes walking up the stairs. Eric hides until the coast is clear, then quickly makes his escape out to the street. So did Eric Gunner catch multiple paranormal encounters on video? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch Eric Gunner's full investigation of this supposedly haunted house over on his YouTube channel.
Boy, I think that dude Eric Gunner needs to talk to his little girlfriend and have them run that old lady out of there. Wow, she is not no good business.
Kept waking up to strange noises in her house, but one night she finally found it. A paranormal investigator uploaded a haunting video of a case in Córdoba, Argentina, where a woman began noticing a foul odor emanating from her living room. Then, on the following nights, something began to visit her while she slept. In the video, as she's woken up by noises in the living room, this happens.
¿Quién sos? Ay, a la concha de la lora. Ay, no.
But as she goes to investigate, whatever's haunting her house decides to trap her in darkness.
Man, that freaking ghost had that poor lady shaking. Her hand couldn't even hold the phone right to record.
She was just sleeping in the living room when this happens. A man uploaded a haunting video recorded by his home surveillance cameras where his wife's abruptly awoken by the smell of sulfur in the living room. Afterwards, a series of inexplicable events began to occur. But it wasn't until she calls her husband to figure out the source of the smell that this happens.
Baby, dude, the house smells like literally like rotten egg. Like, it literally smells like it's about to take the trash out or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit. Like, I'm literally feeling like I'm about to puke. I was just taking a nap and the house smells disgusting. Now I'll open the door. I don't know if I could do much though. The door's open. I don't know. I need a fan or something. You need to get home and like air, like do something in here. Did you take the trash out? What the fuck, baby? The lights are fucking flickering now, dude. Baby, stop! What the fuck?
As the lights begin to flicker, the cross behind her flips upside down, which could indicate a demonic presence.
I wouldn't want to be in that house. She needs to get out of there.
The terrifying story of free hugs. A couple were having just a normal day at the park in England when they noticed this building in the pictures with a sign that read, "Free hugs." They knew something was off about this, so they decided to call the police. When the police showed up and they got in the room, it was one of the most terrifying things they ever seen. There were 6 bodies sitting down with no eyes and no arms. After some investigation, the police found a tape recording of the crime, but no one has been arrested. One chilling fact about the story is that the police officers that went into the room said that even though the bodies didn't have any eyes, they felt like they were being watched because of the empty sockets.
Could you imagine going there and seeing all that? That's gotta be traumatizing. Man, I hope they got caught for all that.
Why are you even saying that to me?
Nobody can.
Nobody can.
We can't die like you. Your priest can't stop us.
Your priest can't stop us. What's happening here? Do you understand?
We have one master.
We have one master. So do I, my friend.
Satan is master.
Satan is master.
Your God can't help you.
Your God can't help you. He's helping.
No power.
No power.
Teehee. 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 Teehee.
Stop laughing.
Teehee. Teehee.
I think playing around with people like that, they get a thrill. I don't know too much about the afterlife, but it's a trip. You know, if you know anything about it, please drop in the comments. Let me know. I would love to read it.
One woman in the Philippines discovered this on Mother's Day weekend when her son took a selfie video and the ghost of her mother, his grandmother, popped in. Mother's Day weekend 2018 in San Jose, the Philippines. While Teresa Ocampo cooks dinner, her young son entertains himself by taking selfie videos with her phone. Hours later, with her son in bed, Teresa nonchalantly reviews the selfies and sees this. In the foreground, her son, and right next to him, her mother, who had died a year earlier. The figure maneuvers in and out of the shot for several seconds, the boy seemingly unmoved by her appearance behind him, before the footage ends. The photo to the right shows her mother when she was alive, and the resemblance is undeniable.
My name is Teresa Ocampo. I examined it closely. The face really was that of my mother. I was so scared that I couldn't talk anymore.
Oh yeah, that was definitely her mother. Eyes were a little sunk in a little bit, but that was the mama. Hey, it's good to see the ghosts on the SLS camera because you can see how badass they are. Look at them. There's like 3 of them just messing around in the house.
In this cabinet crown. And I think there's a squatter in this house. I think it's in here. Hello? 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 Anybody here? Hello? Hello? What the heck is that? Hello? Who is it?
I would get out of there too. That ghost. Man, that dude witnessed something he's never seen in his whole life. Thought it was an intruder. Come to find out, I guarantee he's going to tell everybody he believes in ghosts now.
On December 2022, hundreds of people gathered around the Sapphire Club in Las Vegas to observe this mysterious luminous object that appears to be stationary just behind the clouds.
Oh my God! I mean, we work here. I've never seen anything like this. You see that? What's above us? Yeah. Those lights? Looking up. What the f is going on? Fucking UFO!
Whatever this thing is, it appears to be stationary just behind the clouds, and it caught the attention of a lot of people that day. And up until now, nothing similar ever happened until recently in Vietnam, when a group of people observed this mysterious luminous object also hiding behind the clouds. And in the very beginning of the video, you can clearly see that it seems to be pulsating just over here. Check this out.
Cái kìa là bàn tay ấy. Nhìn lạ chưa Hương ơi? Có nhấp nháy đúng nhiều cái du thuyền hành tinh luôn này. Nó có di chuyển đấy. Ảo thật đấy. Không phải là miền núi được. Rõ ràng là trời không có cái gì luôn. Trời đang nhiều mưa bão ở nơi mà. Bàn tay của Phật. Bàn tay của Phật đã chạm đến. Chiếc cái tay cổ này. Thằng này.
After some time, it becomes very clear that whatever this thing is, it's hiding behind the clouds. Strange, isn't it? But it gets even stranger. If you observe in the video here, you can clearly see a dark object being quickly ejected from the middle of this phenomena, whatever this is. Pay very close attention. What the heck is that? Check this out. What?
Vài chục. Anh ơi, anh nhìn thấy hiện tượng siêu nhiên chưa? Siêu nhiên kìa.
After some more time, you can clearly see that whatever this thing is, it appears to have these three pillars that no matter what, they are stationary. Do you see that? What is going on here?
Đây, mọi người là cái vệt này đang đi rất là chậm. Cái vệt ở vào nhà đi con, vào nhà đi.
All right, YouTube, that was the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me. I'm out. Y'all have a blessed day. Remember, family first. And always keep your head up. Don't ever let nobody get you down, because you know your worth, and you're worth a lot to God. I'm out. Deuces.